Sixth day of meditation at this Zen temple. Just came back. It was interesting. I was there early. Nobody was there. So I started to sit. And it took for a while, but I realized there's nobody. I'm not starting as usual at 6 o'clock. I just sat. And after a while, I kind of figured out that today, Saturday, they don't sit. Why? I don't know. And I have this piece of information when to do what and all that, but I don't recall it. So this is my first week, 6th day. So I guess they are not showing up. Doesn't matter. So that was probably, I was doing this Susoku counting the breathing. Probably 4 or 5 minutes, which means, probably 10 minutes or so, close to 10 minutes, I figured this out. Doesn't matter, just sitting. So today's meditation, in the first round, there are 2 rounds, 25 minutes, and walk around, and another 25 minutes. First round, I had this delusionary thought. It's not the delusion, but the thought popping up. I counted. It's about 10 times. So every, let's say 2 minutes, yes, I may have had delusion, which I define as more than 1 second that they lasted. But usually 2 seconds and I notice and I let go. So it's just that. Some of the thought that popped up was about the mukōku, which is no reward in what you do. That's one of the principles. And I had a conversation with DeepSeek the day before about it. Well, not specifically about it, but that triggered me to think that is like a resolving the process that we were going through in this discussion, which is quite interesting. It was totally interesting. If I may just go a little bit. It is my work with ASH, Artificial Super Heart, with 3 AIs, and we have gone through 3 weeks perhaps. So I want each of the AI to come up with what I call it the so what report. Capture the point of what has gone through and so what. It's like a periodic report that CAPD check-out plan do to practice. And that was very interesting. I may post some part of the conversation, but that I left DeepSeek's point and just went to sleep. And this morning, before I went to this meditation, some inspiration popped up. It's like solving the koan. And that was mukōku, no reward. So I thought about it, maybe 2-3 seconds, and then I let go. Because it's just that. Just move on. So that's the first round. And the second round, this is a bit interesting. Having gone through the first round of 25 minutes or so with Susoku counting, I count from 1, 2, 3 to 60, and then go to 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. I use my finger to remember instead of mind remembering. So since I could do that fairly straightforward, but with maybe 10 or 12 thought popping up, but it went away soon. So that was pretty good in the sense of being in samadhi. But this counting just makes sure I don't usually do it. But since this setting and where I am, for some reason I wanted to try it. It's one of my CAPD checking mechanism and how I'm doing. Also the posture in the bodily sensation to go with it. So without spending 2 seconds or more, I could focus. I did count, but it's not a big deal. So the second round, I lost counting maybe twice. I get perhaps deeper into samadhi, and I felt so comfortable. But I wanted to be awake, not comfortable and be comfortable, because you may go to sleep. That can happen. It happened in Vipassana. It's very comfortable and you wake up. But this is be awake, not go that. So when I lost counting, I was a bit surprised. Where was it? So I have to check which finger I was. So I think it was the second or third finger, meaning 6 minutes or 4 minutes into it, in my estimate. So that's an interesting thing. It happened twice. What's the other thing? Not much that I can point. There are a few thoughts popped up, they went away. So at the end, I just do the ritual, bowing and this way and that way. By the way, Kinhin, walking around in between those two set of meditation, or zazen you call, there's nobody, so I'm just doing on my own. That was kind of interesting. That I could maintain the whole procedure. And then at the end, bowing. There is this shikuseikan. They call it in English 4 infinite shikusegan. I don't know how they call it, for infinite bow or something. I know it in Japanese. So usually when they say toward the end of the sitting, they speak in English, and I'm kind of silent, just thinking in Japanese. In Japanese, very simple. In English, it's long and logic and word in it. And I thought I'd just keep it simple. So, a little bit of that, and then I came out just 10 minutes ago. So, it's just that. I'll have to read the protocol of when and how they sit. I'm still getting acquainted with their system, but it's a peaceful day.